moon with the high priestess, the dark goddess, the full moon goddess herself, the Lilith reincarnated. And the crowd goes wild. What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? I am your spiritual healer, teacher, shaman, seer, oracle, lightworker, starseed, earth angel, mystic, medium, psychic, witch, messenger of God. Under the full moon. Today is January 13th, 113. We got full moon energy blasting us. I was actually chilling like a villain. Actually, no, I was in my cocoon. I was in my coffin, and I got woke up, once the sun started to set. Set. Quiet on the set. What am I hearing? I'm hearing Set and Osiris. Oh, man. I just got pulled back into where I was before the full moon hit me. Where did it hit me? Oh, it hit me with its best shot. I went from 0 to 100 real quick. For reals, that shit hit me so hard. Try to keep up with me. We're going to try to keep up with the phone. It's got 50%. We're working with about 50% right now. So I'm going to talk as fast as the energy's flowing, and it's flowing. As soon as I started my intro, I heard this fucking bullshit. What I hear? Magnetize yourself. This is a collective timeless reading. Bitch, I done told you like last time, every fucking time, that it's the end of time. Timeless. Bitch, you are on a fucking time loop, bro. You are in the time, you're like, time, oh God. And they all say that shit. Why? Because they want you to be stuck in that energy, saying this is timeless, this is your energy. Bitch, this is your energy 2 years ago. Right? Okay, now there's a real serious story to this. I don't want to start with stories. I got so much story. Fine. Tell the story. Let me get in full meditation. I'm feeling it. I got to get my yoga position on my little chair. All right. In the beginning, she was my first tarot reader. And I was like, dude, I don't know what's going on. I have a whole day's experience. And then this bitch comes out the next day and she is like literally telling my story. Right? But it wasn't like that. Because I would sit there and share her stories from different times. We were jumping through timelines. I was like, people would be like, how did you know where to get that story? Like, she has hundreds and hundreds of videos, and yet my spirit would show me the right video that applied to me at that very particular time. So I'd go past and present, and then I went way past that bitch. But it's levels to the devils, and that's where it is I was like, looking at Wolfman. Oh, please don't make me. You're going to stay in that low vibrational doing love reading type shit because he's a low vibrational love reading shit. Like, he is what he eats. Honestly, he eats all fucking 12 flavors of the zodiac signs. You hoe ass. And that's it. It's like, don't project on his hoe ass because you're over here with 12 and plus 2 more and you ain't even talked about Bruno. We never talk about Bruno. I'll take a shot at Bruno and all his cocaine and sin and shit before I fucking start fucking with your bullshit. That's where I posted too. I was like, do you know what he really brings out of me? A desire to try harder with everyone before him. I'm like, man, please don't make me go back to stage 1. Like, there's got to be one of these stage 5 clingers that can work this out, right? My top 5. I'm full of it. Oh, and then his dumbass. Sorry. I'm trying to be Kanye, but it's the full moon, bro. It's full moon. I can't. I got my oil and I was like, I can't put Kanye on the full moon, dude. That's like, that's like just so inappropriate. So anyways, I'm all up in my shit. So anyways, this is dumbass. Hamburger helper ass. Talking about, I read a whole book about creativity. Are you inspired to be creative? Did they tell you what to do? That's kind of plagiarism when you're taking that's right. That's exactly what your fucking boyfriend did with somebody else's book. Stop playing around. Do you see what I mean? You're creating seeds of destruction, dude. The people around you, they're only as good as you are. And going back to it, she is right? So I'd rather deal with these two and all that than deal with your bitch ass over here fucking. I would rather go and put my time back into healing people that had an idea of what we were talking about, rather than someone that has no idea what the fuck healing is what I kind of feel about that. In essence. So that came up. What else came up? I don't even know. Oh, and then, all you fucking tarot ass readers, you fucking punk ass readers, why do you come out in the full moon? Why are you cockroaches come out like this? You cockroach ass motherfuckers, you non-faith having, no Jesus knowing motherfuckers. Ha! Am I lying? How many of them don't know Christ? None of them. They don't know Christ. That's why they're doing tarot. They don't want to talk to God. They want to talk to the cards. They want to talk to somebody's ancestors. That applies to the skin color they're wearing, but they don't know what they was last year. I know what you was last lifetime. I probably know what you're going to be based on what you're doing now. I can see this, endless, timeless reading that you're doing around yourself. I can read you timelessly. I can't stand y'all. So then it comes back, motherfucking, what's his fucking ass? Motherfucking ass. What is your bitch ass? All you bitch asses. Draco on some bitch ass shit. Always on some bitch ass shit. You better tread lightly, bitch ass. He's talking about, I'm getting some Anubis energy. What you know about Anubis? Is that what your mind told you? It said, say something cool. This would be cool, but I know nothing about it. Shut up. Do your research. These hoes don't do their research. Anyways, that's what happened. What happened? I stepped outside, bro. I put on my fucking skin. I'm like, oh, shit. It's great to be ugly, right? It's some ugly ass shit. Anyway, so we're going to get into a full moon reading. Let's talk about this moon and everybody and their fucking feelings and shit. What am I feeling? I'm feeling fucking fantabulous. No, I was literally knocked out, and then I woke up, and, here we are. It all happened so fast. This is February 1st. So, Embolic, also known as Candlemas, is a sacred holiday that marks the halfway point between winter solstice and spring equinox on February 1st or 2nd. We'll be celebrating Embolic, okay? We go back and forth and back and forth through this stupid shit. Why? Because I got to tell you what they said, and then I got to tell you, you see? I told you, motherfucker. And that's it. How long are you going to study something before you practice it? Practice makes perfect, bitch. That's all I got to say about that. All I want to say is they don't really care. I heard Mike before I got on here, too. It's the man in the mirror. You really need to look at the mirror on the wall. All right, hold on. I'm trying to find, not bridge. I know, I'm going into my bridge. Damn, the fire inside. That's what we got going. Yule ritual. I need the dates. Can you just give me the dates, bro? That's all I want. I don't want a Yule spread. Spread them. I'm all over the place. Literally. Can you keep up with me? Probably not. That's why you guys are all like just sitting there watching with your popcorn. Like, damn, what's she gonna do today? I don't know. Same thing we do every day. Try to take over the world. Who's with me? I can't find the dates, bro. It said something about this moon and there's gonna be some bullshit and you're gonna be all in your feelings and take a bath. Such an asshole. I swear. The full moon in Leo is February 12th, but that's not helpful. We're supposed to... I'll find it. Slow down. Breathe. I don't like going slow. It's my shit and I want it now. Graveyard. Grave. Lots about the grave. Oh, Sahim, that's why. Planting seeds of action. Okay, here we go. Because Mars rules action. All right. December is welcomed. Hold on. Listen. We talked about this back in December. This will be very important as Mars joins Mercury, Jupiter, and Uranus in retrograde on December 6th at 6:33 p.m. until February 23rd, 2025. When I read that, I told your asses, because Mars rules action, aggression, ambition, passion, when it retrogrades, it's common to feel tired and slowed down. Being that Mars is currently a fire sign of Leo, this will have no doubt have an effect on your drive. Leo loves being the center of attention. See, that's what I mean. He's working against the energy. So be gentle with yourself if you're experiencing low drive of ambition or creativity now. Do you have writer's block? Come here, let me touch you. I slapped the shit out of you. Just kidding. Take as much time, and that's what I said. Who am I talking about? I'm talking about all of you that are working against this energy. You're working. What does it mean? You're on a ventilator of your mind. Your mind is literally pushing you against the fucking flow of life. Literally, dude. All of you that are trying to have this false start that are going to blow your load by spring break, while all of us are just getting started and we're looking all pretty and flossy, you're going to be burnt out looking, you know what I mean? Looking like a whole fucking mess out here. Talking about hot girl summer. Bitch, you look like you looked really hot from winter. Like you're burned out like shit. Somebody put the fire. Somebody call now. Seriously. Take as much needed time to pause, as much needed pause to rest and recharge the flame within. That's it. We don't have any drive. Where are you pulling this from? Your head, which means you're burning your body, bro. It's just Lewis, can you step in and tell him how the mechanics of a body works? How the mechanics of a car and how it's all the same? Oh, last night I had a really great talk with a pilot. He flew for Delta. He was a Colorado native. He told me that you got to go to 6 years to school for that shit. He told me all kinds of great stuff. Anyways, and that's what I asked him. Bottom line. So, because, you know, that's a fucking big-ass commercial-ass plane. I was like, so does that mean you can fly any plane? I said, pretty much. It's the same mechanics. So that's what I'm saying. Lewis, can you please come in and step in and tell them how the mechanics of a car works, going back to the 1950s and where it was just, you know, turn the bitch and put some oil in that shit. You know what I mean? Water that shit down. Maybe you don't know how it works because you're a foreign-ass motherfucker. You was over there riding ponies. See, that's creativity. It just comes from inside. Creativity comes. Do you hear all the punchlines? I'm punching you with these lines, bro. Write this down. Don't. That's what I mean. You'd be trying to take all my shit and trying to make it all, you know, sound, you know, quirky and shit coming out of your shit-ass mouth. Shut your fucking mouth and pay attention. Pull inwards and lean to the coming winter season as a time of reflection on your goals so that once Mars moves direct again. Again, what time? When? Who? What? February 23rd. I told you, mid-fucking February. Okay, I lied. It was the end. It was the end. It's the end. Okay. I didn't know. But I remembered a little. And you're talking to a bitch that don't remember shit but knows everything. So, you know, I told this guy the other day, I told him I was going to give a ride. And I literally left and forgot about his ass. Didn't remember till I was over by the airport at like 11 o'clock. I was like, the good thing is, I did remember you. But let me explain how this works. My mind is in orbit. It's already going around. I'll lose it, but I'll come back to it. They're orbiting planets of thoughts and feelings. Anyways, going back to it. So, you know what direction to take when to achieve your desires. Meaning right now, you jumped on the first idea that you had, and you're writing the first idea. The first idea is never a good idea. You know what I mean? And that's where it is they open up all these doors and they're like, the world is yours to seize. You can take whatever direction you want, as long as you can face your fear and you can create it in your mind. The only thing that's stopping you is you creating this. So, you know, you have a million possibilities. I can present you with a billion possibilities depending on you and your situation. You know what you could do? And I could XYZ you till the end. Only thing stopping you is you creating an idea about any of these based on your fears. No, I can't do that one because of XYZ. Okay, forget that one. What about this one? No, I can't do that one because of. What are these becauses? Because you're fucking scared, bro. If you weren't afraid of failure, you could create this whole imaginary, or as we call manifestation of the mind, you know what I mean, direction for you to head in. But you're too scared of all the wrong things instead of creating an idea of what could go right. So you stay in your little fucking lane with your blinker on, with your blinders on, not your blinker. You guys don't have blinkers. Nobody knows what direction you're going. With your blinders on to what's really going on. You can go any direction. That's going back to you thinking the doors are locked. There's no door in front of you, dickhead. There's no door. And here's a perfect example. Going back to Lewis and the driving. There's rules to driving, yes? I always make fun of motherfuckers like him and Russ and all of you that buy these cars, $180,000 cars, when there's a rule on the streets that you can't drive them no faster. You can't do nothing more with those cars than we can do with our fucking little cars. If you do, you're breaking the rules. Yes? Yes. So fuck your car. Fuck your car. You're going to have to do 65 next to me when there's a police behind us. And who do you think he's going to pull over? Your fucking foreign or my Chevy? My Chevy Impala. Bitch. West Coast. I mean, seriously, who are they going to pull over? Me or you? Me or you? They're going to profile the shit out of you and you're going to be over there catching a ticket. What the fuck? Anyways, going back to it. It's like, all right, so we're at the stoplight, right? I see us at downtown. We're on a one-way street. There's all of us lined up. The light said we're on a one-way street. That means we can only go one way. But we're at a crossroad, right? We could go right or left, but the rule says we can only go straight. I could throw this shit in reverse and just slam the back. So we're all revving our engines. We're about to take off, right? I'm seeing that cool movie too. What is it? Ready Player One? Mm-hmm. It's like everybody's trying to race forward, but nobody's trying to try a different direction. Like if everybody's watching forward, bitch, I'm going to turn to the right and see if I can find another way. You're going to break the rules. I am. But nobody's watching because they're all watching everybody else. And if they got to catch me. They got to catch me first. Catch me if you can, bitch. I'm on the race. That's it. You can't. You know what I mean? When you got to keep your eye on these people, you're not watching what I'm doing. And that's it too. You know what I mean? What happens if we're all lined up at the light, right? We're all lined up at the light. We're waiting for it. We're revving it. And instead, I throw my shit in fucking reverse and I peel out the other way. What's that going to do to your mentality when you're looking for me and I'm going the other way? It's going to throw you the fuck off, bro. You're going to you can't focus now. What is she doing? Where's she going? What is she doing? What is she going? Where's she going? What's she doing? What's she going? That's your bitch asses with that obsession. These are your obsessions. You're always trying to figure out, where am I going? What am I doing? And I am breaking the rules, breaking the law. In the sense of, no, not in my car, because that's what I do legally, and I follow the fucking rules. But I'm breaking the ideas that you guys have in your mind that we can't do such things. Okay, now going back to this bullshit. The first idea you had was the most fucking, you know what I mean, comfortable idea your mind could come up with. It's going to tell you to do some shit that has a high success level. It's going to tell you to do what's comfortable. You know what you could do? Yeah, I always do that. Exactly. It's always going to give you the always, what you've always done before. Until you run that possibilities, until you run the oil out, are you going to get new ideas and new possibilities? And that's that patience of not moving on every fucking instinct. Do you know what I mean? I know what my mind is telling me. My mind's saying, green, go, green, go, green, go. I'm trying to tell my mind, no, we're not going. What the fuck are you talking about? No, we're not going. We're going to go somewhere else. We're going to stay right here. Who knows? There's fucking on one out there. I'm about to do a whole ceremony out there and light them up. I already saw it. I'm going to pull out my cloak and everything right in the middle. All my candles. I saw it. You're like, what? Yeah, you want to see? Yeah, what the fuck are they doing? Anyways, so that's what I'm trying to tell you right now. You got to move with the energy, but at the same time, don't just move with every fucking thought that pops in your head. And that was me going back to Mike. Mike, don't do shit, bro. Don't do shit. Just sit with God, bro. Just sit still. That's what he made you do, bro. But that's it. You don't see it. You don't see that he's really sat you down. You just want to move. You want to get up. You want to scream. You want to cry. You want to throw a fit. We've gone through this. Famanach, what do you do when things are not going your direction? Are you going to force a direction? Nah, bro. Wait till it happens. And that's what I told her. You're trying to force creativity? It's not in the energy, dumbass. Anyways, going back to it. Let's get on with this. December 15th. I'm still trying to find where we are today. We're in the past, present, and future. We're never going to get to this moon. It's just got all this shit. Savory walnut meatballs. What do we have for dinner? Bring me that shit and show them the meatballs. They're not going to believe this. Yep, we have meatballs for dinner. I can really show you. They provide meals. I told you about this shit. And broccoli and all that. It's literally in there, isn't it? Give me the meal. I got to show you this. You're not going to believe it.
What? The dude outside with the... right here.
I don't know, with a fucking crowbar. They provide everybody with all these kind of meals. So look, I have meatballs. And ziti and shit. What's in there? Peas and carrots, bro. We come together like peas and carrots. But it literally said that on this page. You're like, what are you talking about, bitch? I turned to a page that said, eat your meatballs. Cloudy with a chance of meatballs. That's what I heard. Seriously, there's no coincidences. Do you see how the fucking universe, God tells me what to eat, when to eat, what to do. I wasn't going to eat those. I wasn't, but he told me to. That's how you're like, oh, that's a coincidence. That's funny. Bitch, eat your meatballs. That's what I heard, but they don't talk to you like they talk to me. There's a song, something, and I can't remember it. About your meatballs. Spiders and 8 legs. Really? Come on, dude. I'm just trying to find these days. I'm really getting angry. Making ostomacy sets. What is ostomacy? First, you use the bones of animals that have been eaten. I've done this. Chickens are good because they're readily available, inexpensive. Yeah, go get you some fucking hot wings and provide different. You guys make it all ceremonial, bro. Like I'm like, I'll eat something. They'll be like, save those. Ew, what am I doing? Why am I saving the bones of this chicken? I do shit like this all the time. I heard Bobby. I don't believe in chicken legs and unicorns. Well, bitch, you ain't gonna ride with me across the sky. Like, seriously, and you can't live in my fucking chicken coop. Such a funny person. All right, what bones mean? Oh, remember they gave me the jawbone? Took your fucking mouth. If you're using bones from one animal, like the chicken mentioned previously, then it's possible to assign whatever meaning you want to each bone. Here, consistency is the key. Whoa, we're doing bones. To me, longer bones could represent something that is farther away. And it's funny because we did this ceremony. I'm seeing those bones that we carry. Where are they? They're in my other ceremonial bag that I'm about to break into. When God sent me, it's in my community page, but it's in the movie or in the videos. When I left the Bible Belt, God told me, he gave me this vision to come out here and come camping. I had no idea where I was going to go, but he gave me a vision of where to go, and I went to the place. And when I got to the place, a witch had been there before. There had been ceremonial work there. There was candles, a bird sacrifice, some bones. The kids found the bones later. There was candles, there was all this stuff. And it's like they took me to a land that they took others to.
There's a dead bird.
Yeah, anyways, they had sacrificed a bird, there was some liquor, all kinds of shit was over there. So the kids were exploring up and down the stream, and she found some bones. Some big-ass rib bones, bro. Huge-ass rib bones in the stream. And she brought them to me, and we made an altar of them. So that's what I'm seeing right now. I don't really have bones. Let's see. Small round bones may be given in the meaning that is something is given or a fact. Short, thick bones might indicate confusion, something not clear, or something that has stability and substance. These are suggestions, though. What do bones say to you? I don't know. Then we have a casting cloth. Another important part of casting the bones is a cloth which to cast them. Okay. I don't do all this reading the bones. When you're reading a cast, okay. See, that's what I mean, is people could read the fucking clouds. You could read the cards. There's me that reads everything. I'm like, all right, meatball. My homeboy, Meatball. I think he said Meatloaf. That's a great name for a homeboy, too. I call you Meatloaf. You squishy motherfucker. Okay, now we're in Yule, so it's got to be in here somewhere. There's a bunch of Yule shit. Aquarius season. Here we go. Finally. That was so hard to find. All right, full moon in Cancer, January 13th, marks the time for our emotions are heightened, and when we're encouraged to connect with our inner selves and nurture our emotional well-being. This is a great time to engage in self-care activities that promote emotional healing, such as taking a relaxing bath soothed in herbs and essential oils. Can release any emotional tension. That's what I did. As soon as I got up, I took a freaking hot-ass, burning-ass, boiling-ass fucking shower. And provide a sense of comfort. Since Cancer is ruled by the moon, this is a prominent time. Journaling is highly recommended. Use this opportunity to write down your thoughts, feelings, and intentions for the coming lunar cycle. The full moon in Cancer offers an ideal moment for introspection. That's all you're supposed to do is be fucking looking at yourself. What does it mean? Judging? No. Understanding. You gotta be careful. It really is, though. It's pretty much that. It's just, what is self-awareness? Self-reflection, introspection. It's you sitting down with you. That's Michael again, staring at the man in the mirror. And that's what this guy does to me and these guys do to me. They make me face me, bro. I want to curse you out, but every time I open my mouth, all I can see is me. And that's where it is the God in me can see the God in you. And really, right now, we're being ungodly. What is it? The child in me can see the child in you. That's really what it is at the bottom line. You know what I mean? The child of God can see the hurt child in you, in your actions and stuff. And that comes with a lot of guys. Trust me, I was really angry earlier. Like, I'm not all love and light. I'm not. I've learned to have love and light and be light about shit. And that's what I posted in my community page. What got me here? My self-sacrifice. They showed me when I first woke up. I was kind of just laying there, and I'm like, it's Monday. I've crossed a new portal. I'm in a new place. And so I look back. Where am I? I'm in the light with all the ascending masters teaching the highest level of light. You know what I mean? I got Buddha. I got Vishnu. I got freaking Krishna, Melchizedek. I'm not teaching you guys just basic practical magic and how to overcome our fucking feelings all the fucking time. Not that I won't, because we get feelings all the time, and that's the everyday thing I'll always teach you is how to deal with these feelings. That's the mastering of the feelings in the mind. But that's the ever getting better. Because everyone is going to rub us some way, bro. And that's what happened earlier. As soon as you put on the skin, bro, if you're not in a happy spirit, your skin can get rubbed the wrong way, and you can easily lash out of that skin. And that's why it's better to walk in the spirit. And that goes back to, how did I get here? Because I realized that when I lash out in my skin, it's time to remove myself. that they didn't do anything, but I am the problem. That's the highest level of light. That's full enlightenment, understanding that you have nothing to do with my reality, but my reality upon you can change everything. And that's really what it was. And I'm having a lot of those moments where I go to lash out at you, and that's the mirror. It's like, no, this is me. I need to get a hold of me instead of going after you, you know? So, gaining clarity on your emotions is needed. Additionally, gathering with loved ones and participating in group activities centered on nurturing emotions can enhance celebratory experience. Sharing stories, expressing gratitude, or engaging in heart-centered conversations can deepen connections and create a supportive atmosphere. I've been doing that a lot in the last few days. I've had that, expressing a lot of gratitude for my men, engaging in a lot of heart-centered conversations with them. You know, Mike, I didn't know what to say to you. I was just in a spirit with you. And there's just sometimes the words, bro. Words are, that's what we're over, as all of us wordsmiths, we're always trying to capture it. Unless you're Russ, trying to use other people's words. Russ, I love you. We just need to open you up to your words, your form of expression. That goes back to, Marshall. I was very devastated about Marshall when I realized how far he was studying other rappers and how he was just applying their cadences with his words. I'm sorry to break your code, bro, but that happened to me like a long time ago. You know what I mean? I started to pay attention. What happened? It was all in Rap God. That whole song, if you know hip hop and you know rap, then you realize that's all he did is he imitated every other rapper for 6 minutes, right? Using his own words. Now, if you go into all of his songs, it's what he does. That's how he stays. Sorry. I can't take that back. That's how he stays relevant. Just like fucking, and that's why I was so bothered with what fucking LL Cool J said. He studies what's hip, and so he emulates it and he puts it in. He's mastered it though. He's been doing it for years. That's how he can stay in the fucking energy, because he's monitoring the energy. He's part of the energy. He's not set apart. He indulges in it. Don't think for one moment. How do you think I met him? A singer and songwriter that had never been discovered started speaking to him. He's watching all of them. And that's what happens. They start watching the new generation. They want to stay, you know what I mean? They want to, they take the old, why do you think he was on, you know what I mean? As a judge. As much as he was there to help you, he was helping his own career. Because he got to sit there and see what's going on the ground. He got to see what the new rappers and the new people, he's very strategic, my King of Swords. I know what he's doing. But in that sense is like, he finds his way to take, and that's exactly, I can show you our messages from 2018, to take what works, his stories. That's what he told me. You have to take what works for you and what everyone else is doing. Something like that. And he gave me the blueprint there. And going back to Russ, there's a story, there's a video in my shit where Pop came in and I gave him the full blueprint of what it takes to make successful music, to be the next Taylor Swift. But if you don't have the heart, they're just words, and that's what Marshall will teach you all the time. You have to be able, that's what my messages show in 2018. It's the delivery. It's the messenger. Everybody can give, and that's what makes me so set apart. We all pull the same cards, but we're all telling different stories, bro. Sharing stories and expressing gratitude or engaging in heartfelt conversations. Going back to Mike. Mike, I was in your energy and I didn't know how to come up with the words to tell you, you know what I mean, that I'm here with you during this time. And not just me physically, but my spirit is the dark goddess, specifically the Kali. You know what I mean? Specifically, it's like I'm with you in spirit, bro. Stay in the spirit. Stay in the spirit. And I tried to explain it in there, but I couldn't explain it. You don't, as a phoenix, people don't believe in reincarnation because you're not supposed to do this. You're not supposed to come back as the same person. You're supposed to evolve and have other lives. What was the difference between the resurrection and reincarnation? Jesus came back as the same person in the same body. Osiris came back as the same person in the same body. They were resurrected in the same body. I am reincarnated. I am all of my cells from all of those bodies in a new body. And I still had a new life before I did all of that. Right? So then I can add Lisa to the list too. Phoenix, right? That's what I am, the Phoenix in this life. Okay? Now, as a Phoenix, you live, for 500 years. You burst into flames and you become something new. You don't burst into flames and become your old self. Right? That's what I was trying to explain to you, Mike, in those messages. It's like you've gone through the fire. You have to rise from the ashes anew. You can't do what you thought you were going to do. He'll burn it all down again until you rise anew. And, oh, there we go, Anubis. Maybe that's why they told you Anubis, because otherwise it meant nothing. And that's what I was trying to explain to Mike. It's like, I sent him this message, but I couldn't fucking really put together the words. What do you tell someone like that? That's like telling, you know what I mean? Marshall, I'm with you during this time. I'm with you during this time. No, let me explain what part of me is with you and what this part is trying to, you know what I mean, to comfort you in, what time you're going through. This is a time of rebirth. You don't want to be me. It's like, it's God's story and only He would do it to such. But it's like you don't ever want to wake up yourself again in another body. Like, oh my God, I'm here again. I'm me and I'm here again. Like I'm not even something new. And then you have to know all the powers you had of your old lives and how you're powerless to this life. You get to see all what you were, only to be nothing again and start all over. Oh shit, bro. I mean, seriously, and that's what it is. It's like God has given you a chance to have a new life in this life. Every time He burns your shit to the ground, He's giving you an opportunity to be new. Not this, and I told him that. Don't be the same old. Maybe I didn't. I was gonna say same old, same hoe. Every time He destroys it, it's because He wants you to build it. He wants to build you into something greater. And that's where I am right now. He's made me into this for the full moon. But now, little by little, He will tear me apart. And then on the new moon, He will give me something, a new seed to build myself up for. Every month. All right. We'll stop there. So let's get into this moon shit. I'm gonna do the quick reading here. We're already 32 minutes in. I'm gonna read from here. What number is that? 27. Well, yeah, 27. Hut, hike. Okay. Yeah. Phases. Drawing down the moon and shining brightly through the darkness. You are always whole. On page 118 and 119. The lure of the lunar power has drawn you in as she embraces you with hazy, luminous glow. Okay, basking in the moon is going to kill you, especially under this one. It's really going to shove you into your feelings, so prepare yourself. I'm not ready for it, but they told me to take the day off. They sat me down. I'm going to sit down, and it's going to be one. Actually, I saw that I'm going to take a ride up to Red Rocks, which is cool. I'm wearing my jammies. I don't give a fuck. The soft pale light of the moon, and that's it. I'll stand at the top of the mountain and watch the moon rise over the city, and I'll get filled with all kinds of shit. Why is this one not so intense as far as the Palladians? Because I already channeled for them, and I'm channeling through the light. When the light comes in like that, it's those are when it's intense. As I couldn't take the light, I'm in the light. It's not so intense. The pale light of the moon seems to contain a magic all of its own and has a place in every witch's heart. As you recall the faint memories of yesteryear, bathing in the natural pool of the magical time at midnight in a forest glade under in its milky glow, an ancient wisdom and magic awakens within you as you're drawn to the mother of witchcraft. New, full, or dark, each phase of the moon connects you to the aspects of the triple goddess, which is me, maiden, purity, youth, beginnings. Okay, that would be our new moon. Mother, nurturing, growth, maturity. Okay, that's your, what is it, third quarter moon? Half moon, something. And crone, transformation, releasing death of the old, opening your receptive feminine side. Bathe under the moon's pure feminine and restorative energy as you honor the goddess seeing this do something within and her cycles. When it comes to moon magic, we witches understand how each phase of the moon impacts the potency of both manifestations and banishing magic. Now you have faced the termination of the old and arduous cycle. Feel a new brightness shining upon you that highlights the magical path you are to follow as you embrace the mystical phases of the moon. Light side unveiled. An old cycle ends. New opportunities await. So step into the fresh phase with positive expectations and magical anticipation for maximum results. Ugh, I saw him again. That's where you tell I don't want to deal with you. It's very obvious when I don't want to deal with somebody. I saw a wolf man. I told him that. You're going to go back to an old you and do it better? Yeah. Is it people screaming out there, or is that your video? Shadow side unveiled. The moon rules over the unconscious mind and affects your emotions. Check in the moon cycles to assess how each phase affects your emotions, so you can take back control of outbursts and low moods. Now I shared that in my thing. I tried to call someone and he would not take my call. He said, same as me. He's like, I got an attitude and I don't want that to be misconstrued. What's going on? That's it. You got to just take aware. I'm in a funky attitude. I don't want to take it out on you. I don't want to ignore you, but I'm not going to take it out on you. And that's just being aware. What is he? A Cancer under the fucking Cancer full moon? He's not having a good full moon. I was like, do you need a cigarette? He's all, yeah. I was like, all right, let me bring you one. That's it. It's just acknowledging. I don't feel well. I mean, I didn't earlier, but I feel fine. I'm okay right now, I guess. And that's it, is your feelings. You can't stay there's no such thing as stability in the feelings. You work through them to get out of them, or otherwise you get stuck in them. All right, incantation to moon magic. Calling down the moon, luminous light. I had to stop right there. Yesterday's card from the Lumerians was luminescence. Okay. Call down the moon of luminous light, mother of witchcraft, mistress of night. Bathe sky-clad in her soft, pale haze. Embrace the work with each mystical phase. Moon magic is worked with harm to none, so mote it be. There, it is done. Each moon phase aligns with an aspect of the triple goddess, harnessing a potent and mystical energy for casting spells, manifestations, and banishment magic. I'm not going to read the whole list. We're going to today. Full moon, the mother, manifesting, desires, achievement, and abundance. You're just full of yourself. You're full. I'm full of myself. I need not. Now come tomorrow, I need to get all this shit off me. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm already looking at my room. Supposedly, we're going to be checking out on the 15th, but that's supposedly, because then we're going to go into the sub-zero fucking weather next week. So I'm not really sure. And that might be it. We just might need to be, cleansed. Let's get out of this space for a minute. That's it. God's, who knows? I don't know what he's doing. We might go back to the car is obviously what I'm saying. But that's it. So then when we get to the new moon, we'll be on new projects, new beginnings, faith, hope, and optimism. We're full of ideas. We're full of fucking, you know what I mean? God's got us. God's going to be okay. He's going to give us something to focus on for the next, he'll give us a seed to plant. And then we'll look at it on the next full moon and be like, okay, well, I don't want to eat off that no more. Where am I at? Talking about Wolfman. I don't want to eat on you no more. Ooh, mean, very mean. I am a little. Ew, I don't want to be where their mouth has been. And I'll be like that. Ask Russ. I'll be like, you're making me look bad, bro. Your decisions and me liking you is just making me look hideous over here. The stupid shit you do and the fact that I like you is like, I am guilty by association, and Marshalls is looking at me like I have no value because I like somebody like you. Ooh, it really happens. You don't understand. You're like, yeah, I could do whatever I want, but what about us that are watching you? You're making us look bad, bro, just being associated with your stupid shit, bro. Like, you're supposed to be spiritual, but you're acting like a whole fucking asshole out here. Like, nobody does that, bro. That's all feeding the flesh. Did you not hear from the Ascending Masters? Oh, that's right. You're a dark practitioner, and they want me to accept your dark ways. Dark ass. Anyways, moving on. Dark practitioner. You can't start my light. My love and light will destroy your fucking darkness. Yeah. Bia, Bia. All right, where did I turn to? Moon goddesses from around the world. All around. Oh, God. They want me to tell you all about me? There's too many. There's too many. I'm not doing this. They're from... where am I? Where am I? Who are you? Fine. Are we really going to do this? At any culture, any place, this is what you don't get. This is what you don't get. I'm an energy, bro. I'm a spirit. And my spirit can be recognized by the people that have a spirit likewise, or that know the spirit, right? So, with that being said, in any given place or time, somebody's going to recognize me. So here's Greek, Irish, Arabian, Intut, Persia, right? I want you to understand. Roman, Greek, Babylonian, Irish, Filipino, Roman, Welsh, European, Greek, Samaritan, what is this? Scythian? That's nice. Native American, Syrian, what? Syrian? Egyptian, Native South America, Aboriginal. All I gotta do is walk in and I'm saying I'm these people. And they're going to monitor me based on, there we go, Chang Ho. That's where I am right now. Saradwin. They're going to monitor me and try to see, is she really who she claims to be? And they're going to realize real quick that I am all of this and more. But in this life, fuck off, bro. I get to be Lilith. Fucking shit. Fucking shit. I don't even get to pull a new destiny. I got to live old-ass destinies. And there I am, Freya. How do you know fucking... Shut the fuck up, bitches. I'm not playing with you. Not playing with you, bro. All of them, bro. It's like I don't even need to list my whole lives. They're not mattering. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They all studied me. They all want to put a name on me and try to understand me. All I gotta do is, hey, it's me. Hey, I'm here in the fucking flesh. God put me back here with you asses. Come on. I'm getting out of here. The rest of you want to fucking sit there and make a fucking show out of it. Got work to do, people. Oh, we're in the full moon. If you don't get out of my face, I can't stand you. Sorry. We had a page. What does it say? Moon in Aries. I'm going to kick him in his head. I don't like you. You're like, why don't you like him? I just don't. His flesh is showing. I don't like flesh. I'm all heart and soul, bro. Think about it. I don't give a shit what your fucking flesh looks like. I love Ali because of his heart and soul. I love Lewis because of his heart and soul. I love Marshall because of his heart and soul. I love fucking Bobby because of his heart and soul. His flesh, all of your flesh gets in my way of loving you. That's what I told Marshall today. I was like, I meant what I said. I give every part of me to you, but I can't get any closer, and that's the truth. I can't get any closer with your asses because your fucking flesh is in my way. Your flesh won't let me love you. That's your problem, not mine. Aries, a masculine fire sign and a barren sign. Ha, I bet. You have no seeds. All that fucking, I bet. Not known for being conductive in an inner plane, endeavors such as pathworking, dream work, or astral projection. Although it's an excellent time to work magic for new ventures, particularly. Oh, okay, we're talking about the moon. Let's get to Cancer. We're in the new moon. We're in the full moon of Cancer. A feminine water sign. That's why you keep picking up the Empresses, assholes, and the Queen of Cups, and all your cups. Cups up. It is the home of the moon, and it is the most fertile sign in the zodiac. Virtually any venture undertaken during this time will grow favorably, especially psychic and inner plane endeavors. This is also the best sign for dealing with matters relating to home, fertility, pregnancy, children, or the emotions. Planting and growing are also under the influence of Cancer, and the magic for any type of growth or increase will quickly take root. Moon in Cancer also brings out our protective natures and lets the imagination flourish. Cancerian correspondents are silver, willow, moonstone, jasmine, purple, the number 9, the crab, the breast, the upper digestive tract, and Monday. So what's our next one? Obviously, we're going a circle jerkers. So the next one will be Leo. It's in contrast to fertile Cancer. Leo is a masculine fire sign. It is the most barren sign of the zodiac, one seemingly desolate and unfit for magic. Okay, there's no magic next month. On the other hand, Leo is governed by the vibrant power of the sun, which rules prosperity, leadership, celebration, and celebrity. Moon in Leo brings out our nature and can be a good time for working magic on behalf of others. So that's it. You don't work for yourself, you work for others. You don't know how to do that. On the negative side, it can make us feel self-indulged at times when temptation to do negative or manipulative magic is strong. See, that's what I mean. You don't know how to stop. That's these fucking practitioners. This is also a fine time. I'm going to stop talking. This is also a fine time or a fine transition for work spells for leaders, for the sane use of power, and for binding spells. I just bound that motherfucker outside. Why? Because he rubbed my skin the wrong way, and fuck you. Go deal with your feelings somewhere else. Get away from me. I can't be that way, dude. I have all the power. God gave it to me, and if I use it against people for anything more than healing, then what am I doing? I'm gonna make you fucking face yourself, bitch. That's all I ever do around here. What do you mean? What am I gonna do to the fucking tree? He's going to look straight at himself when he looks at me. He's going to look at an earth angel straight in the face and see the sin that he casted upon God's child. He's going to look straight upon me and feel his own pain of what he has done in this life. He knew I only came to love. He knew before I knew that I came here to love and heal all. And he tried to curse and bind and fucking use me. Bitch, you're going to feel this. What? Your own feelings, bro, for what you've done. And that's all I ever do to anyone. Here, we do it kindly. I walk you through them. There, fuck you. Deal with them on your own, bitch. Stop projecting them on people. And that's where I am. I can't project on you no more. There's no projecting. That's when you face the mirror. Everybody's a mirror of yourself. You're in the fucking house of Mirabelle, the fucking high priestess, where it's introspection. Everything is all about you. Look at yourself. Stop fucking taking, you know what I mean? Look at yourself. Stop looking at people. Stop judging people. Look, and that's what I meant. This is about judging yourself. That's that judgment card. But in the sense of not judging yourself where you're going to persecute yourself, but at least, you know what I mean, holding yourself accountable and with some consequence to these actions, bro. We are reaping what we sow. We are in a place of judgment. Who's casting it upon us? Should be yourself. Who gives a fuck what they fucking think? All they do is think. They think everything's a great idea. Assholes. All right, Leonone correspondents are the heliotrope, sunstone, citrus trees, all felines, gold, the heart, and the back, and Sunday. Virgo is a Wednesday, Libra is a Friday. I want to see this bullshit. What is Scorpio? He always fucking with me on a Tuesday. Oh my god, I told you. Oh, you're only feeling strong on a Tuesday? Yeah, because he's the Mars. You saw him on a Tuesday? That was it. That's why I wanted to see. I wanted to confirm the bullshit. Sagittarius on a Wednesday. Yeah, I'm always talking some great shit on a Wednesday. Capricorn is Saturday. Yeah, pushing your limits. Aquarius is on a Wednesday. Yup, Age of Aquarius makes sense. Look, Aquarius and Sagittarius is a rule over Wednesday. If you just think about the actual, work we do on a Wednesday scale. Pisces is when? Probably, interesting. Friday or Monday. Then they have all these conjunctions and all this stuff. So I didn't really want to go into this. There's a whole big-ass book about how these people do all this magic under the fucking moons. What are you supposed to do, bro? Sit there with your fucking feelings under a full moon? Feel for yourself? Really? That's all you're supposed to do, I'm telling you. Any kind of magic should be, banishing, because you're about to start getting out of it. Alright, where are we in this bullshit? There's another big-ass book. Let's just see. Healing. That's all we're supposed to be talking about, ever. Healing. That's all we're ever supposed to be talking about on 200. I'm looking for moon bullshit, I guess. Zeus. What did I say? The Wiccan Reed. Let me just find this. Ritual tools, invoking. I don't want moon magics. 361, chapter 62, book of spells. Okay, whatever. Like Nosa. What did I say? Oh fuck! I lost the page that fast. I can't remember shit. 361. Sun magic. Ooh, there's a good one. Comes right after the moon. Alright, I'm not going to read all this bullshit. We're going to go to the full moon. Full moon phase is a great mother, the creatrix who bonds with the great father to produce all creation. Cut your hair. Oh, that's funny. I asked her to cut my hair. She said she was going to do it yesterday, and I didn't let her do it. Cut your hair and your nails during this time to speed up the growth. Use the phase of the moon for prosperity, success in a new job, healing, making decisions about relationships, selling or buying a house or vehicle, or planning complicated projects. Divination of all types, or on all types of questions, work well at this time. Pretty much. I'm not getting into all this bullshit. That was pretty fast. What do we got in here? Anything else I need to talk about? Not really. What is all this? What is all this? Oh, man. You want to teach me something? I read it. I can read it. Can you read it? This is stupid. Why are they teaching me the hours of the day? This is really going to just teach us how... Okay, so before I even open this, what am I talking about? Also, what is this? What the fuck is this? What kind of fucking Da Vinci Code bullshit is this? And then I'm reading the codes. I know exactly what it is. I know exactly what it is right away. I'm like, this is stupid. I don't want to read this. The hours of the day are governed by the fucking signs, bro. So that alone should tell you how the hours of the day are governed. Your feelings flow. Your energy is flowing through fucking the 12 signs of the fucking zodiac sign through the 12 hours of the day. You caught that fast? Yeah, bro. I read fucking. I'm a light worker, bro. I read the fucking signs, obviously, and that's it. I was like, what are those signs? I know what those are. And then you look real fast. Hours, days of the week, hours of the day, during the signs. They're ruled. So which are the best times? I would say Monday at 10. When should you get at me? These are my times. Monday at 10 a.m. is a good time for me. Tuesday at 7 is a good time for me. So where are we at right now? This is funny. What time is it? Hey, what time is it? What time is it? 7:30. On what day? On a Monday. We are... What's that sign? Whose astrological sign is that one? Whose sign is that? I don't know. But at 8 o'clock we'll be in the moon. We'll be in our moon energy. I don't know what that sign is. I should. I really should. I think it's something stupid like... I don't know. It's Mercury. That's what I mean. This is a stupid ass sign. Whose sign is this? Oh, it's not your signs, it's the planets. Sorry, we're in the planets. I mean, I knew that. I saw Jupiter. I was like, these are good times. Talk to me at Jupiter. Jupiter. Oh, the H is Saturn. Okay, should we learn these? Let's learn these. Let's learn them together. I mean, that's what I caught real fast. And then, why did I catch it? Because I'm all these people right here. Saturn, Cronus, Niphlis, Isis, Demeter. I wasn't Demeter. I'm Persephone. I wasn't Nut. No. Fucking Ceridwen, Danu, Hecate. And that's it. How many of those were I? I was lots of them, but different times, bro. Look at the timesheet. I can show you my whole fucking lifeline, bro, of how I was this person, and then I was this person, and then I was this person, and I can literally show you by the timeline. Invoking knowledge of death, reincarnation, binding, overcoming curses, protection, intuition, all that bullshit, healing karma. It tells you about the days. And we talked about all this bullshit. But anyways, I was trying to teach you this real quick. Everybody get a good look so we know that that's Mars. I knew that was Mars. I just didn't know what that was. I didn't really know that. I'll be honest. And that's that H factor that they use in quantum theories. They use that. It's called an H bar. But if you look at Jupiter's, it's kind of a funky Jupiter sign. Anyways, you'll always see me put my sign. I am the Jupiter. I was that planet, but then I was this and that. So anyways, that's what this just said. So then we're at night. Oh, those were the morning hours. Fuck off. So we're over here. We're on Monday at 7. What is that again? We're in our sun sign. Cool. At 8, we're going to be in... What is that again? Oh, no, that wasn't true. That's Venus. We'll be in love. Cool. These are times when you're supposed to... When are we having sex? According to the cycle. We're going to go according to the moon cycle. We're going to have bad sex if we have... We're going to have angry sex in Mars.
Excuse me?
I'm just saying, this is how you learn how to plan your day accordingly. And that's what I mean, is like, who's messing with me right now? God's messing with me. Which God? Mars. I'm having a solar flare. The moon is out. You just can't see it. It's that time again. That's what it's showing. I was like, oh, they're showing me how they rule over my day. They really do. Every day. And does any of these days look like they're too much to deal with? Like, seriously, this is how I can crack codes and hieroglyphics. Let's look at this. Does any day look better? It's an equal... No. You get all the shifts of it, dude. In 12 hours, you're going to feel all of it. That's no fun. That's no fucking fun. They repeat? Are they on a repeating pattern? I'm not looking. Yeah? Yeah, they repeat. No, why is there double fucking Saturn on this? No, they're not. Venus, Mercury, Moon, Saturn, Jupiter, Mars. Okay, then what happens after that? What day is this? Wednesday. And then you go back into your sun. Yeah, it is enough rotation. Everything's in circles. There's your fucking timeless fucking reading there. Maybe let's get off of this timeline. This is bullshit. God's got our days planned out. He knows. This is what I mean. This is what I mean. You just like know. You're like, oh, the magical alphabet. Let's find out. Do we want to know runes? All right, let's check it out. Oh, yeah, we definitely need the ship and the moon. And don't forget the sun wheel and the tree. What the fuck is this shit? Somebody say that word. Triskelion? Now we know how to read runes. Okay. I really needed to learn the Hebrew alphabet because that's another one too. That's what I mean. It's like they left all these codes, bro. They're codes. So then you learn it. You learn the codes and then you start to see them everywhere. Fucking everywhere. So here we go. He wants me to read. The Triskelion rune is actually a form of the sun wheel rune. It represents movement and motion in life. It also can mean changing residence. Or advancement of plans and goals. Well, that's a good thing. We're changing residence. They should be getting us into a house or something. Something's happening. I told you, I can't force shit. I just see shit. I'm just part of the ride. Why do you want to get off the ride? Where do you think the ride's going to take you if you get off of it? And that's where I was crying about, that's what Kobe taught me. It's just a ride. And that's Nipsey. The fucking marathon continues. We're not stagnant here unless you stay here now. And that's where you guys are. You're staying in the here and now of yesteryear, is what I heard. That's funny. All right, anything else you want to teach them? Summer solstice? Nope. Everything's on fire. Self-initiation first decree ceremony. I don't know. Are you guys ready to self-initiate yourself? Probably not. When do you do this? The night of the full moon. All right, they want to tell you about your self-initiation. Items needed. A pentacle, a dagger, a white pillar candle. Candle snuffer. I don't have any of those. The 4 element candles. A chalice of water. A container of salt. A small handbell. Yeah, I have all that shit. Incense and a censer. A small cauldron. A small bottle of anointing oil. Lotus oil. Chalice of wine or juice. You guys are doing too much!
It's random.
God, these fucking people. Sorry. The white cord, a paper, a book with this ritual. Have a small white taper candle to use in lighting the element candle. All right. I'm not going to say that you're doing too much because I have all this bullshit in that bag that I hope I don't have to pull out, but I usually have to on full moons. I would much rather do this up at Red Rocks than fucking unleashing death upon these people. I feel it, bro. I know exactly what I'm about to open up. I know exactly what gate I'm supposed to open up, dude, and it's another level, dude. It's another seal. You will also need a lighter for the charcoal and the altar candle. Have a copy of the charge ready to sign and a pen available. Dude, this is them. This is them creating this out of themselves, bro. This is why I don't teach you this. These are people that have come up, you know what I mean, with their own practices. They came up with this and they tell you, this isn't what I mean about religion, bro. This is what religion did. They take this idea and they blow it up. And if you don't do it according to specification, then it won't work. Did you hear all that bullshit I read? Do I use a cauldron under full moons? Yeah, sometimes. A container of salt. Here you go, bitch. I got some salt. No big deal. You know what I mean? A handbell. I do have a bell that we ring, and it's my wedding bells. You know what I mean? Incense. Yeah, right here. The Lord's incense. You know what I mean? No, that's why we ring the bell. I'm calling him in. A book or paper. You know what I mean? That's for you guys' journaling and stuff. I do it digitally. I'm journaling digitally. You know, anointing oil. Why am I using the Lilith? You should. They say I should be using full moon. I'm Lilith. I am the moon, bitch. I am the moon. I don't need your moon oil when I'm Lilith. Any Lilith is the full moon oil. I'm Callie, bitch. I am the moon. So it's same thing. Just saying. You know, as far as your stones, I have my anointing oils. What do I have? Sage. Pure white sage. Right? I have my white candle to purify. I have my black candle to banish. I'll light this bitch for a minute till it gets a good flame to banish everything bad. And I'll use this to light this to bring in good. I'll use this to light this and blow, you know, because I got to keep it blowing. I have to blow it to keep it burning. And while I'm blowing on it, I'm thinking about good stuff. hoping for good stuff to come in. I'm thinking about blessings and abundance. I'm thinking about us getting a house. I'm thinking about other people being protected. I'm sending out prayers to, you know, Mike and to other people that they're feeling okay as I'm under the full moon listening to some music. You know what I mean? No, don't do too much. Now, on some of them, yeah, we're called to do a little bit more. I've done for, you know, the moon under Pisces. That is a high priestess, you know, moon. So you got to do some serious work under that. But some of them are not this, you know, this is too much. And as this is their decree and ceremony, I can go back to my book, my pagan priesthood book, you know what I mean? Becoming a pagan priestess, and show you that you are initiated by God Almighty when he calls upon your life and he asks you to be a messenger for him and for the divine. And it's only when you have actually put on the robes and you are and they show you in your power. You don't show yourself, they show you. Look at what you've become. They show you your light, and then you understand that you've become their light. That's when you're initiated. You see that you've done it. And when? Usually takes a year and a day is what I noticed. It was about a year and a day, exactly according to the books, of just learning the craft and learning all of this stuff. And then you realize, you look up one day and you say, I am a priestess of God. I am a messenger. I am a missionary of Christ. I am your servant. I am a Buddha. I am a guru. I am a spiritual healer, teacher, shaman, seer, oracle, lightworker, starseed, earth angel, mystic, medium, a fool-ass witch. But most of all, Lord, I am your messenger, here to do great works in your name. Can I get a witness? Amen. So anyways, I want to teach you that because you'll read a lot of these books, and that's why I don't teach you, what's his fucking face? Jason's. I don't teach you other people's ritual magic because they have tuned it to their own ideas of what works for them. You get the basics, just like I said about Marshall. He goes out there and he gets the basics of what music is right now. What's the sound that's on the radio? What's the sound that's out there? How does it sound? Okay, let me put some words into that sound that means something. Ta-da! It's not all that big. What am I going to do at Red Rocks? If they don't make me carry nothing, which they haven't told me to, I'm just going to bask under the moon in a place that I love that makes me feel good. Right there, I feel the ancestors. I feel all my healing. I feel the past, present, and future of me, Lisa. And those hills have all my tears, all my eyes, all my everything. I've gone there since the beginning of this awakening until the very end. If anything, I'd like you to, put my body into that ground when it's all said and done. And that's easy to be done. You know what I mean? Just let it go. Right there on the top of those mountains. Because that's where my body, where my body died anyways. And where I was reborn. So when I sit on those, that's what he said, do you live at Red Rocks? I wish I could. What happens there? Peace. The spirit overtakes me and I just feel utter peace. I feel like I'm being held by the universe. They're all there with me in one place. They're all here too. It's just in that place. That's that Christmas vibe. You can talk to your family all the time. But when you're in that Christmas vibe, you feel the family. There's certain places you can feel it more than others. I remember crying to them when they sent me out on my first venture before I got evicted. I knew I was leaving. I just didn't know what was happening. I could feel the movement. I could feel things were happening. I just couldn't see what was going to happen, just like now. And I went up there and I could, I was saying goodbyes. I felt like I was saying goodbyes to the land, but I felt like I was saying goodbyes to the spirit. And I was crying real hard with Mother Cabrini. I can't leave you. I can't leave you. Please don't make me leave you. Like they were pushing me out of the nest and I wasn't ready. And she's like, I would never leave you. We're going with you. We're going with you. We'll always be with you. And then later you realize, they are always with me. And that was it too. She gave me a picture of her to carry. It's like, I need to see you. I need to see you. I need to keep my eyes on you. That's what a lot of this is. It has no power but what I feel inside of me. What it makes me feel. This is nothing. These are trinkets. They're nothing. That goes back to your fucking wedding ring. And your fucking gold and your silver and all that. It's nothing. But what it does for me. And my beliefs. You know what I mean? And that's what it is you put your beliefs in trinkets. Trinket gods. No, my belief isn't a real God, but this trinket makes me feel that God is with me. And those stones prove it. That's kind of, you know, how that goes. And then all of a sudden I turned to this page, which was talking about my herbs, herbal powders and brews. That's another thing I do. I don't brew potions, but I was guided to this. And it's right on top because I knew I was going to have to put together a nasty brew. I saw it. I'm going to have to banish them. I'm going to have to bind them. I'm going to unleash some nasty karma in this parking lot because they're out of control. I need to bind them before they hurt other people. They're already driving us crazy. All right, let me see if I can make room for all this. Oh, gosh. Again, white candles for purity. You know what I mean? Under all of this, we want to purify ourselves. Okay, this is a whole nother box that I carry. I've shown it quite a few times. It's got some new shit. So this is my snake skin that I just got a couple weeks ago. That's my High Priestess journal, but I don't really journal. These are, it's just a notepad of recycled paper from the Caribbean, and I use it for my spells. So the paper itself is its own herbs, right? So I write down my incantations on that. These are just some other shit like that. These are beeswax candles that represent Venus. I do most all of my burns with those, okay? This is yerba buena. These are set completely apart because of what they are. You know what I mean? These are very ancient, or they're very special herbs. All of them are set apart, but certain ones especially. So that's sweet grass and yerba buena, I think. Yep. These are tea bags. I don't know why, but I can make my own teas if I wanted to. Okay? A pin for my stuff. This is lavender. Just a whole thing of lavender. This is a corn that I did. This is from a year ago. It's a whole ritual that I did, and I was guided to keep it with me. I will set it on fire at a certain time. We'll burn that time down. Again, classic timeless readings. No, they're not. These were given to me at a food bank when we were working with the goddess Pel, right? And that's when a lot of the volcanic action was happening all over the world. I drank a bunch of them, but I also was guided. That's what you don't understand is these herbs. And that's what I got to show you too, is I got all these new tea bags. I'm supposed to take one and use it to burn. I can't open it. Can you open this for me?
I can't. I'm just.
CJ, come help me. So what are all these? All of these are different herbs that I use to mix together to make shit. I have a certain blend. This is my banishment. This is what I'm going for. This is my first ever startup banishment kit. I used to use it against my roommate all the time. It worked. It would put him to sleep. It would kick him out. He'd be gone, bro. We'd have weeks of him gone. This is what I'm going to use. What did I make it of? I don't know. It's in the videos. I could tell you if I looked real hard. But I know, you know what I mean? I couldn't. So, I mean, I'm like, I really, really couldn't. What's in this one? This is some Yuletide stuff. I have some wire in here that I just got. What's that? Oh, you don't want to know. These are crazy oils. These are witchcraft oils. Thanks. They're all different. One's a Seer's, one's this, one's that. Here you go. See? Why do I have this? They're beautiful, right? You can reuse them. Do you see all that? A witch knows her stuff. So what is it? Flowers and roses for relaxing, soothing, natural caffeine. It's from the island, also known as Big Island, right? So I can have a piece of Hawaii here, which is going back to, you know, this is going back to Mount Shasta and all of the Lemurians. So it's all herbs. Now, what I was saying is, I got all of these teas this week, and I was guided to use them. Again, I can't always, you know, I don't always know what's going on. So I got all these teas, and I'm guided to use one of these. Look at it. Look at the packaging of this bullshit, right? A winter chai. I'm like, what is it? Right? No, it wasn't this one. It was an apple one I saw. Harvest apple. That's the one I'm supposed to be using. Let's open it. It's so pretty, right? It's so pretty. Fucking look at this. What the fuck? Isn't that amazing? What am I going to do? Set it on fire. Isn't that sad? Somebody paid a lot for that fucking marketing. That's great marketing. Look at this. Doesn't that feel like some dainty bullshit? Yeah, that's cool. Look. I'm going to set the whole box on fire. I like it. Like, she might be a fire sign. I know. The roof is on fire, bro. I like fire. I'm serious. It's going to look... I wish it would spark like a freaking... Like a firework. Just like that bitch on fire. That's really cool, huh? But then I got all of these tea bags, and then sometimes I drink them, sometimes I burn them. What do we got in here? A lot of them were the same. There's a lot of chai in here. What the fuck is chai? Pomegranate raspberry, sleep tea. You want some sleepy juice? What is this one? Relieves temporary water gain. Hibiscus. Are we holding water, people? Our emotions? Are you holding your emotions in? What's this one? Tea pigs. Superfruit. Super fruity. Bursting with super berries. Let's see this one. I can smell this one through the package, bro. I can smell it through the package. Look. It's hibiscus for sure. Look at how pretty that is. I'm going to burn that one too. Oh, it smells real good. You want to smell it? I know you can't smell it. I know. So yeah, we use herbs. I use oils, but I already get them pre-made. I don't make oils. What is oils? It's just using herbs. You can concentrated herbs. Pretty much. I don't want to take it that far. I could in my little cauldron, but we don't really do all that. So that's what I do. I'm going to use this. I don't need to make one. I already made enough. I know how to banish you bitches. I done did this in my first class. First class. Such a witch bitch. Who wants to come to... You want to go under the full moon at Red Rocks and come see some creepy shit?
I want to go at 3 a.m.
At 3 a.m. There's nothing there. I've been there at all hours of the night. Oh, that's not true, dude. I found an entity and some weird shit up there once. I remember that. That was scary. They wanted to contact me. They wanted to talk. Remember that tree? Oh my God. I called him. I was like, dude, something happened up here. He's like, you should just call the police. And I did. And then I left. But that's because you're scary ass. You couldn't even come up there. I was like, you should come up here. There's something going on up here. He's like, no. Call the police. Cop calling bitch. Anyways, I did what he said because they thought I was crazy. But I knew something was up there. And then fucking Ranger Rick, or what did I call him? Scuba Steve? Fucking confirmed it. He's like, yeah, I've heard the stories. There's entities. There's all kinds of shit in these mountains. These hills have eyes. I was like, yeah, I know. I saw them. Then I was really mad because, like, I wasn't brave enough. Now they're gone. They won't be able to come back until the next time. I'll be brave enough the next time they come back. That's it. They were in the physical form. They came to see me, and I was too scared. My spirit kept telling me to go down there. They started chasing me, and I didn't know what it was. My spirit told me to go back, but I was too scared. It's like something's calling me to go find out what this danger is. They're like, no, you probably shouldn't do that. I was like, I feel like I should. So what I'm going to do with that? Exactly what I told you. I'm going to take a piece of paper, write down my intentions, which is what? Banishment. Banish the negativity. Really? What does that mean? Get it away from me. I don't give a shit what you do with it. Just get it away from me. Banish the negativity from me and my family. That's it. It's like, get it away from me. So I'll take some banishment oil. I'll take whatever this is. That looks great. And we'll take this shit together and we'll set a big fat fire, light some candles, and, you know, yada yada. We'll listen to some good music. I always laugh about it. What song do you listen to dance naked under the moon? That's the vibe, right? What song do you listen to dance naked under the moon? Do you dance naked under every moon? Nah, bro. It's too cold for that shit. We're not doing that shit. But at the same time, I bet the moon looks really pretty under the fires of fucking Los Angeles. What do we do with the oils? We anoint our third eye. Of course, if you don't look through your third eye, then you're just sticking oil on your forehead. And that's what happens when you go to a church. They're going to anoint you. They're just going to put some oil. It has no power if you don't power it up. None of this does. You know what I mean? I could give this to you and it means nothing. You can put it in your car and it means nothing. It won't do shit for you. It won't do shit for you because you don't know the power that's in it and you don't believe in the power. So therefore, your lack of belief doesn't create any power. That goes back to your choices. Oh, and my meatballs. I gotta eat these meatballs. That's funny. I just looked down and there's the meatballs again. That's it. God tells me what to eat, where to go, what time of day it is. He tells me everything. I sit around and, like, at first it's just an idea. That's what it is. It's a spark of inspiration, which was what? You're going to do this. Okay. And then you'll sit there for a while and then you'll see more of it. And then you're going to do this. Okay. And then you're going to do that. Oh, all right. So you're asking me to do too much. That's what I told you too. Have I done a full moon ceremony yet? No, he waits till the full moon is here. Sometimes it's the day before. Sometimes it's just whenever he says. And I told you, I never know what I'm about to do until it's time to do it. What time? Probably right after my meatballs. Said, eat something. You're going to need nourishment for this bullshit. And then what? I don't know. At some point, I'll end up crying. I guarantee you that. I guarantee you that this full moon, I'll be all in my feelings about something. Hopefully all good feelings. But typically, no, a full moon is intense. It runs you through the ringer, bro. It runs you through all the moon. And then that motherfucker right now, we got like 5 planets up there reflecting off of it. So you're going to catch all of them. Which ones? The ones they probably listed that we weren't paying attention? Were you paying attention to that list? I wasn't either. I was just breaking it. Again, that's why we keep learning shit, because we didn't pay attention the first time. Did you catch all that? No, I didn't really care that much. Well, then we'll review it next week. Sure, next moon. Hey, I love you guys. Happy full moon. Take a bath is what I heard, and, you know, journal some stuff and deal with your feelings. And don't be doing nothing till February 23rd, douchers. Hey, love you. Laters. Bye.
You're different kind of